welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we are feeling good, let me tell you that much. And we're going to feel a bit better now because it's entertainment news. Yes. And I'm so excited to tell you the latest when it comes to our much-loved celebrities. We're going to start off with some local news in particular. I don't know if you guys are fans of Bridgerton.
Yeah.
We're in season 3 right now, so they've given you enough time to jump on board. And very excitingly, I love how South Africa gets behind this. And in particular, there's a South African actress that definitely not only got behind it, but is in it. Actress Masali Baduza made a special appearance in a final episode of the Bridgerton series. And I was so excited to see a familiar face on our screens. And let me tell you, I don't want to give away too many spoilers. She was introduced as a cousin of one of the characters. I don't want to give away spoilers because people are going to come for me. I know you're going to be in my DMs, but she's going to be around for quite some time, I think.
Yes!
Which is really great to see. She's going to be intertwined in the story. Shonda Rhimes knows exactly what she's doing. And if you've read the books of Bridgerton, you'll know this character, but they've kind of flipped it on its head. So they've made it from a Michael to a Michaela. So the love interest is going to be very interesting, you know, taking on some 2024 categories of conversations. Maybe queer conversations? I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes to this, and Shonda Rhimes doing what she does absolutely best. So congratulations to her.
This is absolutely incredible. I mean, I know I go on about this so much, but this is South Africa's season right now. We've had the talent for years and decades and centuries, but now it's finally being realized. And to be thrown into a stalwart of cast like that, and then clearly being told that, listen, you're going to stay. You can stay.
You can stay.
That's a massive stamp of approval, I think, again, for our talent in South Africa. Mzansi, don't stop nurturing what you have inside you because the world is starting to recognize.
Absolutely. It's very exciting. Also, to be told that by Shonda Rhimes. I mean, if she touches me, I'll know for sure that I'm good. Jesus, you can take me. Shonda Rhimes has touched my soul. She's so incredible. She gave us Grey's Anatomy. I mean, come on. That says enough. Anyway, moving on to some more local news. There's somebody by the name of Hercules Smith that's been trending recently. And he is a South African singer, actually from Pretoria in particular, who performed the national anthem when the Springboks, of course, played against the Welsh Dragons. And it trended on social media because people were not incredibly impressed with the work that he did. I personally listened back and I was like, it's not that bad.
And he looked so good. The suit was dashing.
It was a different take on it too. It was like a classical performance of course, Sikalele, and I was like, yes, I'm here for it. But of course, over the years, we've had some interesting renditions.
Excuse me.
You can't forget that one, Cole.
Sorry, it's better sneeze. Apologies.
Honestly, I look back at it today and yesterday, and I was crying with laughter. It was too good. Not only him, Art Matthews also did his take on the anthem at one point. He said, Miss Scoozy, when he messed up. And I was like, what?
It's a precious situation, clearly, right? And it brings out I guess, the worst in some of the most talented individuals. And you think, this is our anthem. This is something we're proud about, something we know, but...
Do you have a clip for people to see?
I
feel like we need a clip of this
if we can find that.
Can we just have another look?
Let the clip roll.
Maybe see it now, guys, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, so, you know what, can I, maybe just on the one side, I feel like the volume of his mic needed to be cranked up a bit, given his vocal range. But I think his enunciation, I think that's the only... Because I suppose, like, when you are a player on the field, you wanna sing along.
You wanna belt it
And when
out.
someone does their own rendition, you don't know what their arrangement is, man. So you there, and the cameras are panning over players, not exactly the singer sometimes. So I think maybe that's why it feels there's a disconnect.
A disconnect. Well, he did defend himself, and he said, the one that I practiced with was lower than when we went live.
You know, that makes sense.
Hercules, we'll see you next time. He said, give me another chance, coach, and I will do my best again. So we'll see. Well, you know, June 2 is Mental Health Awareness Month. And it's really great that we really are raising topics around around men not always being the strongest, you know, and men, or at least allowed to not always be the strongest. And yes, you're providers, and we're very appreciative of the work that you do, but you're also allowed to be vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an actor, he was on Gilmore Girls, as well as Supernatural. His name is Padalecki. He opened up about his personal mental health journey and how he was struggling with suicidal ideation in particular. Now, this was about 10 years ago, almost 9 years ago, in 2015. He said he was really going through it. He was in his early 30s, but had done maybe a decade in the Hollywood game. And he was just really having a tough time. He called his wife and said, "You need to get home now. I'm not doing well," and got sent off to a clinic for about a couple weeks, after which he said he hasn't had suicidal ideation since. But I think the point is that ask for help.
Yeah.
It's okay to do that, and it's okay to not be okay for all the men out there, and to just say, "Give me a moment, please. Let me take care of myself before I can take care of those around me."
I think so, and especially for a gentleman right now, coming from the world of concrete, suck it up and don't show any tears, this is so welcomed. I think someone that's honest, someone that's in touch with their emotion and is aware enough to actually have a conversation about it. And I think that's something I'm encouraging for all gentlemen out there right now, that this conversation needs to happen more and more. We need to be way more honest with our emotions. So thanks for taking a big step and leading the way when it comes to that endeavor. I absolutely love hearing these stories.
And especially in Hollywood, where this never happens, you know? Well, speaking about Hollywood, can we close up with some Justin Timberlake?
Justin!
Come on!
Yeah!
I love Justin Timberlake. Honestly, he's one of my favorite performers, and to see him live would be such an honor. And he's actually doing a tour right now. It's called Forget Tomorrow. That is the name of the tour. And maybe he was thinking, forget tomorrow, I'm about to live my YOLO life, because he got arrested, DUI, driving under the influence. They said he was swerving in the road, and also he went over stoplights and stuff, and that was in the middle of his tour. So he kind of had to take a pause and say, "So sorry, guys. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, but I love y'all. But I love you, and thank you so much for supporting." It did take a pause, but he's back on again, and we wish him all the best. But don't do that again. Don't do that again.
You know, that story is so weird, eh? Because, you know, the recent updates of the fact that the bartender came to testify on this thing and said he only had one drink before getting into his vehicle, apparently. And now the thing is, he must have had a drink quite close to him driving in order to have that registration of the breathalyzer.
Yeah.
So it is so weird that that particular thing happened. And also there was this one tweet that came out about there were other intoxicants involved, but that was a fake news tweet that people ran with. So
you think he was just at the club, just not having some waters and sodas, and is like, right, I have to leave. Where's my tequila? Let's go, and then left.
You see, apparently it's one martini that they said, according to the bartender's test.
Martinis are strong.
But I mean, zero tolerance, man. You know, you can't have a one and then jump into
really not a South African.
0.000.
I think a lot of South Africans want to know, where is that bar? Because I want to get one of those drinks. But on that
that's
note,
a steak topping. No. Yo.
Look, on that note, I think it goes without saying, don't even think about it, Mzansi. If you're going to put a drop of alcohol in your mouth, don't even think about the road. Don't even look at it. Don't look at a car. Don't look at a vehicle. Nothing, nada. You phone someone that can pick you up. You phone an e-hailing service, and you get yourself sorted and home safely. I'm telling you now, you better do it.
Oma Rusks, the ultimate snack time treat. Dipping delicious, tasty, filling, satisfying.